So our chief guest, government officials, sponsors, and especially Vivenge, who are sponsoring this breakfast today from Poland, exhibitors, invited guests, captains of industry, all delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm humbled and honored by the presence of you all. When my team and I began planning the AfriFueling Expo a few months ago, we understood something, that the tectonic plates that the fueling industry sits on were shifting, and shifting fast. It was clear to us that the future of fueling would look different than it has in the past, especially here at home and within our region. Allow me to elaborate. Our population is growing. Africa now has 1.5 billion people and is expected to be home to over 2.5 billion by 2050. Kenya, which currently has a population of 55 million, will have reached 90 million by 2050. In the EAC, on which we are part, the population will have doubled to reach almost 700 million. The energy transition is accelerating, driven by climate action and groundbreaking innovation, especially in battery technologies, biofuels, and hydrogen. Kenya has already set in motion the Energy Transition and Investment Plan, which details the path to net zero by 2050. What this means is that Kenya plans to significantly cut oil and gas consumption by then and replace it with electricity, hydrogen, and biofuels. There is also the rise of an environmental and socially responsible consumer. Today, our people are more educated and interested in social and environmental issues. And you could remember a few months back when somebody was testing the fuel in petrol stations. And the whole country was involved. So we have a different consumer today. The new consumer is interested to know the cost of their choice of fuel to the environment. The Sustainable Development Goal number 11 speaks to the provision of safe, affordable, accessible, and sustainable transport systems for all. To add to this, Africa is the least motorized region in the world, with an average of 43 vehicles for every 1,000 people, compared to the global average of 197 vehicles. In Kenya, for example, we have less than 5 million vehicles, and that includes the boda-bodas and the tuk-tuks, which are slightly above 2 million. That means two-wheelers, three-wheelers are taking about 40% of the vehicles. As population and incomes increase, the number is expected to rise significantly. These are some of the shifts that posture challenges, but on the other hand, create immense opportunities. The petroleum sector has been responsible to move Kenya forward since before independence. We now have a mature supply chain with over 4,800 outlets countrywide. This is a similar story for most of our EAC neighbors. But you can be sure that the fueling sector of the future will look different. Petrol stations will have to evolve to energy hubs. We have entered the age of alternatives, and the molecule must coexist with the electron. For the next 3 days, this hall will be home to presentations, discussions, and exhibits that are all geared to opening up our understanding to the future of fueling. That is what AfriFueling is, an enabling platform for fueling today and tomorrow. And not only in Kenya, but for our East Africa community. And I can tell you, our peers, that we have had Dar es Salaam requesting us to take AfriFueling there, and also Kampala, and also other regions. So this will not be only a local platform, but it's going to be a regional platform, because we are one people and we are one market. To our guests, especially to those who are here for the first time, Kenya is the cradle of mankind, and I think all the speakers before me have mentioned, and Nairobi is the only city in the world with a national park. We hope you will extend your stay and explore our beautiful country. I must also tell you that Kenya is known for its remarkable nyama choma. Now, if you don't know what nyama choma is, just lean into your neighbor and ask, what is nyama choma? And I hope they're going to tell you what that is. So tomorrow, we have created a gala dinner at the carnival for the sole purpose of sampling this Kenyan delicacy. So I am hoping that we are going to see you there, and the dress code will be African, and our partners, the Matatu Owners Associations, they have given us the nganyas. If you don't know what nganya is, lean into your neighbor again and say, what is nganya? And hopefully after this break, they will tell you what the art is. So we will have nganyas collecting people, especially our guests from out there, to come and taste them and see our Kenyan culture in the transport sector. Once again, I thank you for responding to this invite and making time to attend the AfriFueling Expo.